Hello, I believe we are recording now. Um, so this will be coming out on the Wednesday, and the update was on last Friday. So I'm 5 days late because I've been putting off doing 2 videos, and also because I recorded a Hydra video and I lost on like wave 12 of the map I was doing, so I had to redo the video. Yeah, but so the most recent buffs, the most recent update had a few things. It had a double rewards weekend, where all your rewards just got doubled. Got a bunch of sneak peeks for the space event down here. Yeah, we got some sneak peeks for the space event. Galactic Dragon will be coming on Friday with the Galactic Emperor, all these champions, pet right here as well. Free pet like the baby reindeer. I think, is it baby reindeer? Look at me go, baby reindeer. Yeah, it's like this one. It's actually, funnily enough, in here. TT has 3 of them, but you can't currently get it yet. But we are going to be doing track towers only on Vulcan Max. To show, because there was 2 buffs to towers. There was there was technically 3 because Shadow Claw got a it's how small as so it can fit more places. That doesn't matter much, really. Well, it matters, but it's not It's not as massive as the other 2 buffs, which Hydra got a massive buff, which we'll discuss in more detail in a later video that I'll be recording later today, in the Hydra video. And Cobra King got a massive buff. Now Cobra King, I didn't actually do a Cobra King video because I forgot to. I don't remember what I did. What video did I even do instead of the Cobra King? I don't think I even. Oh, I did Nightmare of Oasis, but I lost, so it didn't matter much. Hard mode, I'm not doing this on any other mode. And what pets do I even have on? I think I have damage pet on for Mecha Santa. Does damage pet buff Santa Slayer? Probably. The towers I chose for this Cobra King, obviously. We'll see how good Cobra King is now. It used to just be a middle of the ground late game track tower. Now, as you can see, it is it's for 6,900 health and respawn time 10. First good track tower we've had in a year, unless you count electric fence. But I didn't count electric fence for this because I feel like electric fence is also pretty good for late game. They pair very well, them two towers. If I really hope soon enough we get a buff to track towers, which a lot of track towers just need individual buffs. But a big thing that I want is just make the tower damage pet buff health. That's damage the tower deal. Why is it only DPS? Only range attacks get buffed by it, and I don't understand what, is that not damage dealt by a tower? I'm pretty sure it is. Now, I'm about to place the second one, but I'm just going to show you. This is one place. Each of these has 900 health. So it's kind of cracked, honestly. This a Cobra King now, in my opinion, is the second best early game tower, behind Cyclops. Some people actually think it's better. A lot of people think it is worse than either Cerberus or Vulcan, Rex, Hercules. People still think Hercules is better than Vulcan's better than Hercules, in my opinion. I think Vulcan's very good. Maybe not towards the mid game, but at that point you have there's like 20 mid game towers in the game. Remember when Raptors were a difficult opponent? I tried to do this in hard mode once, and I failed miserably. Not to this, but to wave 22, which is quite a difficult wave. So it's the hardest wave in fire, in my opinion. I think with ice, maybe the start of wave 4, the wave 4. I do the first set, like the first 3 raptors. They're the scariest raptors. Do this one at the end of wave 4 or the start of wave 5. I don't actually know. I'll think about it. See if we can get this book. Yes, we did. We got it just in time. So here, look at this. This is with 4 down. You can have 12 in trios. Look at this. It's beautiful. And this guy has a 2,250 health, which is actually pretty good. For it starts 10 spawn time. It's actually a really good stage, tier 2. Tier 1 is better, but I'd say tier 2 is the second best stage. Tier 5 is also really good, it's just tier... this is an early game tower, so tier 5s kind of don't matter as much as early game towers. Because its main use is, well, early game. Also, when Alien event comes out, and I've tested a few of the towers, because I do like testing the towers before I do a tier list. Because looking at the stats sometimes doesn't, like, looking at a tower like this's stats, you'd see like, oh, this has 900, spawns every 10 seconds at 90 DPS, without damage pet buffering it, meaning it's worse than Cerberus, but it's better than Cerberus. Because the track tower. And track towers, if they actually had good stats, would be really good, because you just get a whole line of them like this. And think about, okay, are these all level, yeah, these are all level 2 now. So, every second, pretty much now, every second an enemy hits one of these, so every single second an enemy takes 2,250 damage. Every single second. Come on. Because enemies are fast, so they're just going to keep hitting track towers. Oh god. And also track towers technically have infinite range. Because, I mean, Cerberus, if you place it right here, it will hit, like, from here to here. But I place track tower, all of this track. Okay, do I have sounds on? Why do I have sounds on? Do I have sounds on? I genuinely do. I have sounds on? Or do I not have sounds on? I don't have sounds on. What am I hearing? What am I hearing, dude? I just don't know what I'm hearing. We'll buff this. Okay. We shouldn't have buffed that. I forgot we did that. Okay. So this is the worst stage on stuff. That's it gives it 500 extra health for 2,500. That's not 25,000, which is not very good. But the one redeeming factor is it drops its spawn time even lower. It's now 8 seconds. It's really good. They're actually inside each other, for God's sake. Why are they inside each other? That's not great. Because now it's not every second. Now it's just... they get a second to live. It's better to have all your tractors spaced out, but I've done this bad. I've done this very poorly. So at damage, it's just... I always enjoy it more having these tractors more spaced out. Which one's it? Okay, this one. Okay. So this is... it's 2,750. We'll just say it's 3,000 extra health. Which is... for 60k is not great. But it's fine. Like, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah. It's a pretty good stage. Compared to most track towers. But... yeah. We would usually, like... maybe if we were doing like a normal match, we'd get them to like tier 2 maybe, and then just go golden dragons. Then at the end near the end maximum. These two stages really don't beat out some of the greater mid game towers like golden dragon, shadow claw, Zeus, slither, Cyclops. You forget Cyclops is good at mid-game, because if you have Cyclops, you usually have Golden... well, that's not always the case. Golden Dragon's annoying to get. I have 2 of it now, because I had 1 before, and like, a couple of days ago, actually, turns out I got it a second time. I played enough days to get it twice. So I'm actually going to keep that, because they do weird things, well, defenders. You never know when you want. Because for all I know, I might just make it so you could combine towers. So I'm just going to keep Golden Dragon. I know it gives me... until I do need it. Until I'm like sacrificing something I want. Because I want gems. Then I'll sacrifice it. Because I can just get another one if I really want it. If it's an annoying tower to get and you have 2 of it, you might as well just keep 2. It's 10 spins, right? I don't care that much about 10 spins. I'm just gonna keep 2 golden dragons and see how many golden dragons I can get. This tower I'd say is top 10 because it's in my opinion, it is the best free to play early game tower. I think this is better than Cerberus. Okay, now we've got it max, which this max stage is actually really good. It goes up like 27,000 health, meaning now it has about 4,000 damage per second, and it's also a track tower. So that's really good. Every 8 seconds you get 30, like look at it, each one of these has 32,000 health. Technically 32,500, I can't be arsed saying that. Yep. Let me read this description. Ruling over the ancient race of Cobra people, the Cobra King commands an army of venomous... So these aren't Cobra Kings? These are not Cobra Kings? This is Cobra King. That's the boss. funnily enough, this is the exact same size of the boss. This is literally just the boss. It's the exact size as the Cobra King boss in the Oasis map. Definitely not. Imagine if it had the same health as Cobra King. It just has 4 million health. Wait, does Cobra... I don't actually know Cobra King's health. I think it's 4... It might... Oh, for God's sake. So this map reminds me of Demon Domain. When you just fall in the pit. Demon Domain was worse though, because if your teammate falls in the pit, you still have to go back. Both people have to go back to the start. So it makes you hate your friends. I think I've just put in the same. I think I've just made all of these being the same. Look at this. They're the same thing. You can see there's 2 in there. They've become 1. The other things in my loadout, I just decided to bring Roboraptor for just some cheap DPS after I max out the Cobra Kings. Then 3 really strong late game track towers. Well, not really strong, but compared to other late game track towers, they're actually really strong. It's about to die, right? Don't mind. What? This boy lives. This boy lives. What do you have? Okay. Now we get our raptors down. I do this with track towers that aren't Cobra King because now goes tier 1 spawning and I still max this before another one spawns. Because it has a lot of health there and I have a lot of damage. This is the scary part of the map. We just have to get these Roboraptors maxed quick. We will sell these Roboraptors for the max stage because we don't actually have enough. So the thing about track towers is, like, they're bad, but they have a lot of placement. So we actually only need like 3 or 4. We only need like 4 towers for the late game. So I really didn't know what to do with a lot of this. I decided to bring Santa's Slayer. Maybe that. Do you know what? I'm gonna place my Santa's Slayers. Just gonna place them. Why not? Get them both at this tier. We've got Santa's Slayers in the field now. I decided to bring this because I remember on the boss. Did these actually deal? Oh, no, these are tier 1s. No wonder they're not dealing a lot. And now we'll do Infernos. Because Inferno is next on the shopping block. Inferno's actually a decent late game track tower just because it has spawn time 20. It's actually close in DPS to Cobra King. That's Cobra King is the best late game track tower, other than Electric Fence, which we will count. Did I get that in time? I really hope I did. I think I did. So that looks like a maxed one. Yeah, it is a maxed one. I always think Inferno tier 5's arms look weird. It's a bit of a sussy guy. But yeah, I'll do a tier list where I've tested some of the alien event towers that come out on Friday. Because the last tier list I did, the most recent one, actually did really well compared to a lot of my other videos. I got like 400, 500 views on it. I'm really happy with it. Thanks for the spot. Oh, Santa's Slayer really does suck. Why are we using this again? Do we have to? I'd rather just not. Honestly, I'd just rather not. Is it worth it? Honestly, it really is bad. That was awful. Think of it, why didn't I just use airstrike? I'm an idiot. Why did I not bring airstrike? Santa's, I got the better Santa's track tower. Santa's Dragon, which I think is the best late game track tower other than Cobra King, because it has a ranged attack. It's actually a really good ranged attack, also. Yeah, I'm just on later. I don't. I brought them for the last wave, I don't care, if I'm honest. They don't actually do it. They do less than I thought they did. I fought really low with them, and they did less than I expected. I didn't think they'd do much. And they didn't. Like these, I remember this being a really big spawner. Was this not a really large placement size? I brought this just because it has a really strong ranged attack. Like, I think it's either 80, is it? Yeah, it's 18,000. I think. Not 1,800. And it has the best range in the game. 450. Jesus Christ. God damn. My God, dude. God's sake. It's an epilepsy warning. Look at this. Just look at this. I like just doing trapdoor only and just looking at it with what is this? This boy really does not attack quick. I thought he attacked a lot quicker than me. Easy. I just killed the boss before these guys even catch him. Alright, never mind. They did catch him. Will we even win that game? I think we do. The boss is low enough health. I think we won. Maybe Santa's sleigh is what we needed. Oh no. I'd gun these boys down. Shred it. There we go. Yes. Go on. Cobra King Buffs. I cannot believe it. We finally have a good trap tower. It's been a year since God's update. Trap towers have sucked. Yeah, I got an egg in there. What was that? Booga Booga? No, dang it. We're close to... Oh, no. Got some challenges as well. Jeez, I got a few. Saved up my gems for, because the currency, I believe, is like space gems or something for the event, and it's in 2 days. It's on Friday. Yeah. And that's it. Right, I'm gonna go film the Hydra video. See you.